Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you guys read me? Am I loud? Am I clear? Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 9 minutes and 35 seconds away from going live here on YouTube. We're going to cover the breaking gold and silver market news. We're going to cover the market open together. I've got a special guest this morning, Backyard Bullion. We're going to be live in just 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Who's ready? Smash that like button if you're ready and excited. Yes. Who's ready? Let's go. Yes. In the borders. Who's ready? Let's go. Can you hear me? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 8 minutes. 8 minutes we're going to be live here covering the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the market open together. We're only 24 likes away from 100, so keep smashing it, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down in a major way. Who's ready? They said I was crazy. They said I was insane, but I kept stacking, ladies and gentlemen. We're just 7 minutes and 5 seconds away from covering the breaking gold and silver news. I'm going to help you read the tea leaves. We're going to be live. We're going to be going absolutely insane. I got a special guest today. We're going to be breaking it all down. Who's ready? Who's with me? Who's still stacking? They told me I was crazy. Silver would never break $20 again. Then we hit 30. We hit 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, and 120. Then these pesky little bankers smashed us down to 60. They said it was done. We were through. But I had intestinal fortitude. Who's still stacking? Who's with me? And who's ready for the show this morning? Just 6 minutes and 10 seconds away. Smash that like button. Let's go. Voices rise. Yes. Like yes. Dude, YouTube is broken right now. YouTube says there's only 5 people watching, and I can tell by chat that's not right. YouTube did some sort of an update, and I don't know what's going on. Are there more than 5 people in the chat? It certainly looks like it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 5 minutes and 30 seconds away covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping ya read the tea leaves. Who's ready? More like 500. I think we're over 500. That is weird. YouTube was acting funny last night, guys, too. Remember my stream got shut down last night? Keep smashing that like, folks. 5-minute warning. Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way.
Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
It's chasing that mill. M-I-L-L. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's mill. Oh, my goodness.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high.
Let's go, let's go. Watch it grow.
Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill.
Yes.
International stacker that mill. So hit that stone. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 3 minutes away from an epic live stream. Who's ready? Who's with me?
So hit that sub.
Yes.
Join the quest.
Let's go.
Riches await. You're the best.
Okay, guys, I just tweeted out this show on X. If you're on X, please go retweet it. I appreciate it.
Gold, where you belong.
Let's get it. Yeah, the Comex is shorting my viewers.
Chasing that mill.
That is so funny. Keep smashing that like, everybody. We're almost at 200.
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side.
26 more likes to 200. Keep smashing it. We're going to be live in 2 minutes and 15 seconds here. Who's ready?
Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah.
Let's go, let's go.
Party night and day.
There's well over 1,000 people on the stream right now, but YouTube says 5. I don't know why. It's broken.
Silver is the key.
Yes.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Gold and silver, who wants it all?
Who's ready for the Mega Ga?
Ready for the mega
Who's ready for free silver, gold, and copper?
crew, the shell brigade.
Better yet, who wants 1 kilo? A kilo cube of silver? Who wants that? Let's go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 1 minute and 15 seconds away from gold and silver breaking news. The market open. I got a special guest. Backyard Bullion is going to be on. Who's ready to party? Let's get a crab dance going. Drop it, crab, right now in chat if you're ready. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning here.
Tidal rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade, treasures found, the music's played.
45 seconds here. Let's go.
Your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. Guys, do you want the old school or little kid intro? Old school or little kid?
Dance with
Let me know right now.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Here we go.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I'm sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Where are you at in the world? What are you sipping on? Let me know right now. We've got over 244 likes already, and YouTube is broken because it says there's only 3 of you on right now. But it looks like there's over 1,000 of you on right now, so please smash the like button. We're going to have a good stream this morning. We are currently at 67,957 subscribers. That means we're only, 43 subscribers away from the next big show. And ladies and gentlemen, and not the too distant future, I'm going to reveal how you can win a kilo of silver. Who wants to win a kilo of silver? 2,100 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. Go videos latest. Watch my last 2 videos, guys. They're heaters. You're not going to want to miss them. We are just a few minutes away from the market open. I want to cover 2 things here real quick. Silver overnight hit a low of 67.67. Hey, 67. Hey. It's hit a high of 71.64. Currently on a red candle of 71.25. Let's see the futures price. Silver futures is 71.43. So we are in contango. We are not in backwardation there. Gold hit a high overnight of 4,580.85, and that was just now. Hit a low of 4,417. Currently on a red candle, trading at 4,561.94. Gold to silver ratio sitting right there at 63.99. Ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Shanghai Futures Exchange was as low as 77.62, as high as 80.23. It closed at 79.63. We'll start to see this puppy here move in just about, 1 hour. 1 hour, we'll see that. We will enter the danger zone this morning from 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time together. That is traditionally when the big bankers smack us down. So let me mark it here, 8:15. There we go. And I got a very special thing I want to show you guys. Everyone's always asking what mining stocks I'm in. And guys, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Okay, please remember that. But you guys have been asking, so I put together this watch list. I've started to use Investor Pro charting. Pretty cool. They got some great deals going on. But I've got all my mining stocks here. So now when you guys ask me, I'll be able to show you. And the thing I like about this is, look, like ASM, that's Avino Silver. And over here it shows a fair value. It's telling me 17.5% to the downside. Fair value label is fair. It's telling me possible upside, and it's telling me that stock is a bargain. It's telling me the overall stock, and if you go here to the right, it's got things like PE ratios, all this. But the thing I really like here is on the left, Pro Picks. Look at this. You can follow these. These are picks that they put together with AI tech titans. Overall performance up 2,400%. That's crazy. They got Best of Buffett, Energy Elite, if you want to look at oil and these different things going on. So a bunch of cool things, but really cool here is they've got their own AI now. So you can ask this AI about investments, about silver, about gold, different things. So guys, I just partnered with investing.com for Investing Pro. So check out the link in the description below. The coupon code is International Stacker. That gives you 15% off of what's already discounted. I think they've got a sale going on right now. So click the link, act fast. And the market's opening here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, the market's open immediately on a red candle. And that means trading is happening right now out of New York, out of Chicago. And we got a red candle of 71.25 for silver. And gold, a red candle of 4,458.98. So we're going to see what's going to happen today. And guys, yeah, YouTube is broken this morning. I can tell right now there's over 200 or 2,000 of you watching live, and it says there's 12. So I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but keep smashing that like. Let's show YouTube what's up. We are literally only, 75 likes away from 400, so keep smashing it. And Ken in chat says, YouTube is messing with your watch count to beat you out of the money. I think it's just a disconnect with YouTube right now. It'll probably show up after the stream. If you guys remember my stream last night, I had over 2,000 people. We were pumping, and then YouTube dumped us. Were you guys there last night for that? That was wild. But ladies and gentlemen, what else is wild is we're literally only 39 subscribers away from the next big show. Okay, so here's the schedule. Here's the schedule. Here's what we're going to do. So we will be back to the charts at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's in 14 minutes. To enter the danger zone together. And ladies and gentlemen, at that time, I'm going to bring to the stage the world famous Backyard Bullion, top stacking channel, I think, in in the UK, I think he's the biggest channel, so he's going to be on at 8:15 with me when we enter the danger zone. Then at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll watch the Shanghai Futures Exchange open. And then if you guys can convince me, I might stay on until the stock market opens. But let's cover some breaking gold and silver news here real quick. Stuff that happened overnight, stuff that happened yesterday, over the weekend. And guys, follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker. International, unfortunately, would not fit, so follow me there. Okay, so let's cover some news for you guys. Let me go down here real quick. Yeah, we got the stream music on. We got the music on. Okay, the first piece of news here. And guys, hold your questions for a minute. Don't put your questions in yet for me or Backyard Bullion. I won't see them while I'm covering the news, and then we'll cover your questions here in just 13 minutes. So, Michael Oliver just dropped a nuclear prediction on silver, and it's wild. The veteran momentum analyst says silver is breaking out of its decades-long range and entering a new reality. Guys, remember, we're coming off of a 45-year cup and handle. That does not, according to the experts, that does not resolve in a couple months. It does not resolve. His call is when the dam finally breaks, silver could explode to $300 or $500 an ounce is what he's saying. Do you guys think that's crazy? Do you think it's possible? Put crazy in chat if you think $500 silver's no way. Put possible if you see a route for us to get there. He points out, he being Michael Oliver, that after adjusting for massive monetary debasement since 1980 and 2011, silver would need to hit hundreds of dollars just to regain its old purchasing power. And if anyone tries to suppress it, he says that only accelerates the eventual boom with a violent upside. He thinks there's going to be days where silver's moving $10, moving $20. So guys, go to this short, watch this short. It's very illuminating. It's very, very illuminating. Next piece of news here, and thank you so much, a Shire Stacker. Thank you for subscribing. So look at this one. Catherine Austin Fitz just called out the biggest scam in history. And ladies and gentlemen, she's 100% right. The Federal Reserve System isn't federal. It has no reserves. It has no backing by gold. It's a private banking cartel that prints endless debt out of thin air, creates inflation as what I call a hidden tax, and keeps generations trapped in financial slavery. This isn't money, it's full control. The only real answer, sound money you can hold in your hands, physical gold and silver that can't be printed, diluted, or manipulated by the cartel. Crustacean Nation, the Fed scam has run for over 100 years. How much longer until we finally demand real money again? And this is a great video here as well, so make sure to go to my X and watch that video. It's a fun one. Here's the next one. This day in sound money history. This is something I started doing every morning. I love when Gold and Silver HQ puts these out. So do you guys like this historical tweet I try to cover every morning? Put history in chat if you like it. Let me know. Oh, and YouTube says there's 4 people watching now. YouTube is so broken. Smash that like, guys. 92 more to 500. Gold Silver HQ saying, on this day in sound money history, March 30th, in 1795, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. Mint makes its first delivery of the flowing hair. Look at that, flowing hair. Look at that. You know, this kind of looks like Mrs. International Stacker here, guys. What do you think? The hair dimes, America's very first circulating silver coins hit the streets. 1867, Alaska, purchase treaty signed. U.S. paid Russia $7.2 million in gold coin. Seward's Folly later delivered mountains of gold and silver. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, next piece of news here. Here we go. Guys, listen closely. Do you hear a vacuum cleaner in the background? China is quietly vacuuming up massive amounts of physical silver, and the world is barely talking about it. But we've been talking about it, guys. We've been talking about it here. According to the latest customs data, China imported a staggering 790 tons of silver in just the first 2 months of 2026 alone. 790 tons, guys, with a T. That's crazy. With February alone hitting nearly 470 tons, one of the strongest months on record. This isn't just buying. Solar manufacturers are stockpiling ahead of policy changes, while retail investors are turning up to the streets and getting every ounce of silver they could find, stacking it because it's more accessible for the general population than gold is, obviously. Gold being at $5,000 an ounce, it's a lot easier for the general public to buy silver, right? And for years, a lot of people's called it the poor man's gold. But I think silver, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, is the much smarter player. I'm in both. I'm bullish on both. But I see a lot more potential with silver coming up. And thank you so much, Jim and Tim, for subscribing. The result, local Chinese silver prices are trading at a premium to the global spot. So read this, check it out. But here's the chart. I like to use empirical evidence, links, sources in all my posts, guys. So go read that for more. And this one is crazy. This one's absolutely crazy. And guys, we are just 9 minutes away from the danger zone in Backyard Bullion. So keep hanging around. Keep smashing the like button. We're literally only 37 likes away from 500. I know we could do it. The evil, hidden tax called inflation. They took the silver out and stole your purchasing power. Before 1965, 190% silver dollar containing 0.7734 troy ounces of pure silver was real honest money. In the 1960s, that silver dollar could buy a full tank of gas, a grade A steak dinner for the family, several loaves of bread and some milk, or a movie night with popcorn and snacks. Today, that exact same amount of silver is worth over $54 in our hyperly inflated away money. Guys, remember the dollar. Look, this is my favorite chart here. Dollar inflation chart. This is my favorite chart here. It's got like 99% of the buying power of your dollar's been inflated away. Look at this. Hey, everything's good. It's worth a lot. Federal Reserve. Bang! So 99%. This only goes to 2019. 99% of your buying power has been inflated away, ladies and gentlemen. It's totally sick. It's totally disgusting. And there's more on it here if you want to go read more. Okay, let's go to the next piece of news. Okay, look at this one. They're stealing your money through the hidden tax of inflation. Go to the Federal Reserve website, guys. Again, it's not federal. Definitely not a reserve. And on their website, it says their goal is 2% inflation a year. They're actually stating publicly that's a 2% tax minimum they're putting on everybody. It's the biggest transfer of wealth you see out there. Per my research, the US dollar has actually lost about 99% of its buying power. No, things are not more expensive. Your buying power has been slowly inflated away, but it's accelerating. That's in response to Silver 8 King saying in 1971, this $1,000 bill bought 25 ounces of gold. Today, it buys just 0.25. Gold isn't exploding. Fiat is imploding. And guys, that's why we stack this stuff. Physical silver, physical gold. This stuff has zero counterparty risk. This can't be margin called. This can't be liquidated by a bank or a trading platform. If silver goes to 1 cent, I guess it can't. Well, I guess it could go to 1 cent, but we don't have pennies anymore. What are we going to do? This could go to 1 cent. It's still 100 ounces of silver. Silver could go to $1 trillion like in Zimbabwe. This is still 100 ounces of silver. And guys, don't forget, all throughout history, the big bankers, the investors, the politicians, the financial, I always have to say legally, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs, right? But the actual financial advisors tell you to save in this stuff. And remember, all throughout history, every paper fiat currency, what this is, that's not backed by physical gold and silver, has a 100% failure rate, literally always gone to zero. And as I plop down my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe that they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes. Whoops, I bumped the camera. To literally $1 trillion notes. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we stack physical gold and silver. And don't forget, this one coin here from 1936 is worth more than all this paper fiat currency. And I've got a way you could get silver, gold, and copper for free. The upcoming mega giveaway right there. Everything in here, I'm giving away soon. There's more than 30 ounces of silver. Look at this. Silver Town bars. More than 30 ounces of silver. There's copper and gold. But soon, I'm going to tell you guys how you can win a kilo of silver. If you want to win a kilo, put kilo in chat right now, guys, and smash the like button. We're only 5 likes away from 500. I know we could do that. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe it. We are literally only 35 subscribers away from hitting 68,000 subscribers. That will trigger a big show. So make sure you subscribe. It's about to be wild. And guys, we are 5 minutes from the danger zone in Backyard Bullion. So in the next 5 minutes, it's going to accelerate here. We're going to enter the danger zone, and I'm going to bring on a YouTube legend, my friend from across the sea. And the guy, you know, I'm going to have to practice my words, though, guys. I'm going to have to practice my words. I can't say aluminum. I have to say aluminium. I can't say math. I have to say maths. So I'm getting ready for it. Did you survive? This is the next piece of news here. Rashad, one of my favorite technical analysts, really, on X, is saying the monthly gold chart, gold erased 3.5 months rally in just 3 weeks. regular retail investors get slaughtered, while with little to or no chance to survive such sell-offs. Most of the investors are licking their wounds. However, the good thing is the gold is extremely oversold and the sentiment is trash. With no immediate buyers to jump back in, this is when major rallies start. So look at this. Ugly chart. And here's the question, guys. This is the 30th. So today and tomorrow, we have 2 more days to turn the monthly candle green. Let's check the month. It's probably going to be ugly. Let's just check. Oh man, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, guys. This is the monthly candle. I don't know if we're going to be able to turn that thing green unless something mega starts. Let me put that back to the 5 minutes. Okay, so we're going back to here. So that's Rashad. Did you guys survive? Have you been destroyed? That's what's so wonderful about physical gold and silver, guys, is when big moves happen, you don't get slaughtered. It's still the same amount of silver. Every time the price pumps or dumps, I look at it and I go, oh, yep, it's still the same amount of silver. We're good. Look at this, guys. 10-year asset showdown. Silver and gold are crushing it when it really matters. In the last decade, I'm talking 2016 to 2026, total returns. Now, a lot of people won't report on Bitcoin or they'll change the years because they don't want Bitcoin to look good or crypto to look good. Guys, I report the facts, the news as I see them. I help interpret them, help you guys read the tea leaves. But I'm going to give you guys the straight shooter here. So Bitcoin in the last decade's gone up 19 to 20,000%. That is pretty insane. But that's insane upside, but brutal drawdowns and highly speculative in the last decade. However, if you're looking over the last year, it is down 33%. So it had its explosive rallies when it went from like cents to like 120K. But now we're in a situation where over the last year, it's down 33%. S&P 500 strong, up 290% total return with dividends in the last decade, but it's only up 16% over the last year. Berkshire Hathaway, one of the safest plays, up 180% over the last decade, but down 12. Gold up 250 to 280% in the last decade, up 55% in the last year. Silver 570% in the last decade, up 110% in the last year. But everyone's telling you it's over. Gold and silver collapsed. They're a thing of the past. Well, it is true. They're a thing of the past. That's why I love them. These are Roman silver denarius coins, thousands of years old, actually worth something. Like you could travel in time and go spend gold and silver in ancient Rome, and you could take silver and gold from back then and come today and spend them. There's no other asset you can do that with. So yeah, they are things of the past and things of the current process, the right now, and in my opinion, things of the future. The only true money that survived thousands of years. While Bitcoin and stocks dominate peer growth cycles, physical gold and silver delivered a massive outperformance during inflation spikes, geopolitical chaos, debt explosions, and fiat uncertainty. Ladies and gentlemen, the best asset class out there, and we've got 45 seconds here to the danger zone, so let me do this. We are now entering the danger zone, and I'm going to bring Backyard Bullion on here. 1 second. Backyard Bullion, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, put a 1 in chat if you can hear Backyard Bullion.
Everyone can hear me because I'm really bad at live streaming, and I am literally balancing a webcam on an anvil right now.
He sent me a picture. It's literally on an anvil, guys. Can you hear Backyard Bullion? Okay, they're putting
ones in the chat. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. We did it. We did it. Okay, real quick, Backyard Bullion. We just entered the danger zone, and real quick for everyone watching that might not normally be here, the danger zone is every morning from 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the evil big bankers attack us. But ladies and gentlemen, Backyard Bullion, I want to pull up his channel right here. He's got something. What are they saying?
The volume's a little low for me.
Okay, I'll turn you up. I'll turn you up. But let me bring up your YouTube here. 1 second, folks. 1 second. Bear with us. This is a very special guest. I've met him in real life. We shot videos back in England. And guys, he's at 99,800 subscribers. 800. So he's less than 200 subscribers away from 100,000. And I am less than, I'm 30 subscribers away from 68,000. Can we get a double big show going? Can Backyard Bullion, can we put him over 100K subscribers? And can we put me over 68 at the same time? What do you think about that, Backyard Bullion?
That would be pretty cool to do, I think. Let's try it.
Okay, now...
I was hoping that the microphone's okay, because people are still saying I'm quiet.
I'm turning you up. I'm turning you up as we speak. Hold up. Let me get that in there. Okay. Speak again.
Right. How is this now? Hopefully you can all hear me just fine.
It's too low.
I don't know what's going on.
Hold up. Just talk for 30 seconds. Talk for 30 seconds.
We spoke too soon that there was no technical issues because, oh my God, it's always a technical issue with me. My microphone's right here in front of me. I don't know.
Keep talking,
Still
keep talking.
low, but better. They're saying maybe, I don't know.
Let me do that. Talk now.
Right, how is this? Can everyone hear? Maybe I just have to talk really loud like International-Stacker does.
Yeah,
because
talk like
the
me.
energy in the room needs to be high. How is some people are saying fine, some people
Okay,
are
we're
saying
good.
yes.
So just
Okay.
talk loud. Talk loud,
I'll
Backyard
just
Bullion.
talk loud. We'll
There
have
you
to
go.
shout International-Stacker.
Backyard Bullion, I want you to pick
No.
up a kilo. Pick up that
Yeah.
kilo square. Show it to people. Tell people how they can win that.
So we are going to hit 100,000 subs, hopefully today. We're only literally 175-ish away now. So we can get it on the stream, that'd be amazing. And then this is the cube that I will be giving away. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting to hit 100,000 later in the year. So we are getting a whole bunch of different prizes. We're going to do a mega gar, as you call it.
Mega!
Mega gar. And I'm getting lots of different donations from different sponsors. We're getting Germanium Mint involved. We're giving away a Pro and Bridge as well from Sigma, and lots of other prizes. But because I wasn't expecting to reach this in such short space of time, the giveaway is going to happen in July, which is our 10-year anniversary here on this channel. So that's when we're going to do it. But we're going to do an announcement on that very soon and share what we can, the prizes that we can. And hopefully it will be pretty epic.
So the grand prize is that kilo you're holding in your hand.
Yeah, man.
Spin that thing around. Let people see it. You made that yourself, by the way. But you're giving away a bunch more silver. Or are you giving away any gold?
Yeah. We might well be giving away some gold. There's definitely going to be some fractional stuff. I know there's going to be donations from different sponsors as well. So I hope there'll be some gold, some gram gold. So the grand prize is this here. We're going to stamp all of our YouTube stats on it. So when we hit the 100,000 subs, I'm going to look up all of how many views I've got, likes, shares, comments, all of those things, and stamp them on here. So it'll be a little piece of Backyard Bullion history. And we're getting close. We are 99,849 right now. So 151 needed more to sub.
Guys, 151 more subscribers puts Backyard Bullion over 100K. Can we do it here? Okay. Can we put a bounty on this Backyard? If we hit the 100K, right now, can you make some sort of special crab pour to include in the giveaway, like a crab claw or something? What do you think?
I can certainly do that, 100%. And do you know what we've also got? Because I mentioned it on a stream with you the other month. Because you've been so amazing, by the way, with all these streams. Guys, you need to really smash the like for International-Stacker. He's so bloody good. But we mentioned that we might do a little collab with some little 1 gram pieces stamped with crabs. And I remember on that stream, loads of people were really, really keen on that. And I've got the crab stamp. So I just need to find time in my life to be able to do it. But we'll certainly do something cool crab-wise.
Oh, you got a crab stamp?
We've got a crab stamp. So we're going to do some crab stamping at some point.
Guys,
I haven't told you yet. We've been talking these last couple of days. I just haven't mentioned it.
Guys, if you're interested in a crab piece made by Backyard Bullion, put crab stamp in chat. Let me see. Okay, what are you at now on subscribers, BYB? Are we close to 100K?
I'm about to get it up on the screen. We are not quite at the 100K, but we're close.
What are we at?
99,873.
873. We've got 127 more. 127 more. Let's see where we are. And on my channel, we're only 25.
Where are you? Because I want to see another big show.
We're 25 away from 68,000.
So
24.
Listen, I want to say first up before we continue with the madness that is your live stream. I absolutely love these live streams, and I've had them on in the background for the last month as I work. I'm literally here near my pouring bench, and every day I've got them on in the background. I'll pop on and type and say hello when I can, as you've seen. But you are a legend, and you're so much fun, and your streams are so cool. So
thank you so much. When did we meet the first time, Backyard Bullion? When was our first? Hey, guys,
it was like 2019 or something, I think, wasn't it?
No, it was before that.
Was it?
I'm typing it into YouTube. Hold on, I'm typing it on my channel. Let me see here. Okay, here is our meet 7 years ago. What's 7 years ago? Oh, I guess that is 2019. Was it 2019?
Oh, you're saying I was right. Oh, we're at 99 916. So 84 more subs to go.
84, guys. Can we get back?
Oh shit! It's keep going up. It's 9923.
Can we get 70. Him over? Can we do it?
I want to capture the perfect number.
Can we get him over? Keep doing it, crustaceans.
All the crustaceans. And listen, like I love the energy that you bring to all your streams. But like honestly, if you meet International Stacker in real life, he's like this in real life. He walks down the street talking to people, telling them he's got crabs. It's hilarious.
I've got crabs. Hey, so
did
what
you tell everyone
think?
About the when the police bloody stopped you in the street? That was crazy.
Yeah, the police guys, when I was in England, after I was there visiting Backyard Bullion and a few other folks, and I was hand delivering a giveaway. I got 8,000 miles to somebody who won in Ireland. So I was walking the streets of London with an envelope in my hand, and some cops stopped me. They're like, hey, this looks weird. You're just filming the envelope. You filmed us. Like, what's going on? And I had to explain it to them. Luckily, they didn't nick me. Is that what you'd say in England?
Yeah,
they didn't nick me.
Nick you. Yeah.
They didn't nick me. I made it out of there. But did you hear me practicing earlier in the stream my words so I could communicate with you effectively?
I did. And if you get them wrong, I will put you in the Tower of London.
Oh no. Okay. Aluminium, maths. There we go.
Yes, there is an S on the end of maths. It's plural. There's more than one number, for God's sake.
Now tell me, Backyard Bullion, what's your opinion on silver? Do you think I wholeheartedly believe with every bone in my body, every molecular molecule, that we'll be back over $100 an ounce again for silver again? What do you think, and where do you think we're going?
There is a reason why I haven't dumped all my silver. I just think it's got so much more room to go. And like you said in your intro, like they told me I was wrong at $20, and which that $20 is so cheap. I wish it was $20 again. I would buy so much of it. Right now, I think it's cheap right now. It still feels cheap relative to where we've recently been, but where it could go in the future as well. So I'm like, really, you need to have what you need for the long term, because silver's really, really good. And
if silver went to $200-300 an ounce, would you sell all your silver? Are you just holding for the long term? Would you move a position out? What would you do?
You see, the only thing I potentially would do would be to swap silver for gold and play the ratio. I'm middle-aged. I'm firmly set in my 40s right now, so I don't need to stop working. I'm still got the energy to work and the passion for it and earn money. But at some point, maybe when I'm retired, I'll just be like, okay, now I just want to sit back and do nothing. And that's when you might want to think about making silver and gold into money that pays bills. But for right now, we had a financial plan when we were growing up, and that financial plan doesn't involve selling silver and gold. So why bother?
Nice. So
because I've got another 20 years, 30 years before I need it. And who knows where it's going to be.
And you know what's funny? YouTube has been so broken lately. Last night it dumped my stream, and right now it says there's only 4 people watching. But we have nearly 700 likes, and there's probably 2,000 people on here right now.
Oh, easy. Like, your streams are just fire, man.
6 people. That's crazy. Now, tell me this, Backyard Bullion. What did you think the first time you met me? Did you think I was some crazy American? Did you think I was some silver pumper? Did you think I was a 007 secret silver agent? What was your opinion when you met me in real life?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I thought you were very American, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You were the American. You were the American in London, and I loved it. It was great. No, I mean, it's a weird thing when you meet content creators, especially content creators that you've watched and you've sort of seen and met. By the way, 9979, we are just 21 subs away.
Guys, he put a bounty. If we do this live here on this channel, he's going to include a crab pour on his giveaway. First place is 1 kilo of silver. He's giving away a bunch of other silver, possibly some gold, and he's going to include a special crab pour. And shout out to Crustacean Nation. If we get him to 100K right now, guys, 21 more subscribers. And by the way, we are only 23 more subscribers away for this channel to break 68,000. Backyard, what if we could do 68,000 and 100K at the same time? That would be wild.
That would be wild. That would be wild. But I'm going to reverse the question on you, my friend. What did you think of me? Was your impression just of a bumbling Brit? That's what we're all known for.
I was not expecting the peg leg. That kind of caught me off guard. No, I'm kidding, guys. He does not have a peg leg. I think he has 2 legs. I mean, he was wearing pants, so I can't confirm it was an actual leg.
I wasn't wearing pants. I was wearing trousers, for God's sake.
Oh, trousers! Ah! Guys, I gotta get okay. Backyard Bullion. Someone in chat asking if you could say the word clerk, like a store clerk.
Clark.
Clark. Okay. Clerk is
Like
Clark.
Kent. Not
Clark.
Clark Kent. He's not Clark
Okay.
Kent, is he? International
Clark.
Stacker.
Okay.
Breaking news. Breaking
What?
news.
What? Ladies and gentlemen, we did it! It's time for a big show! It's time for a big show! Backyard Bullion did 100K! Ladies and gentlemen, he did it! We did it! Crustacean Nation!
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
You are amazing, dude.
We did it, Backyard Bullion! Tell us how you're feeling right now.
I'm not gonna lie, like it was feeling a bit surreal earlier, but I tell you what, my heart's going a little bit now. It's pumping a little bit. I don't know. It's just seeing that number tick from 5 digits to 6 digits. I'm smiling. Dude,
Now the most
I'm so grateful to you for like putting me up on the stream here and bearing with me over these last few weeks.
Backyard Bullion, the most important question is, we all know you're going to get a silver play button now in the mail. Are you going to cast that and make it out of pure silver?
Oh, do you know, I've got a little YouTube play button graphite mold, but it's tiny.
No, we
because
need
of
the
course,
big
if
one.
you make the big one, that's like 10 kilos of silver. I mean, maybe if I get a furnace big enough at some point.
Is it 10 kilos of silver for a big
I don't
play
know.
button?
They're big, man. They're big. Like you'd have to, probably not the actual play button bit itself, but if you did the whole frame in silver,
Yeah.
and like inscribed it, that would be freaking epic.
Could you do a 100-ounce pour? Or what's the biggest pour you can do in your setup?
The biggest one I've done to date is about 40 ounces, 45 ounces or so.
Okay.
To go bigger, I'd need a bigger piece of equipment furnace-wise. And also, it's scary as hell pouring, 2,000 plus degree silver, especially when it's heavy silver that could go everywhere. And I have actually set fire to my kitchen once because I spilled
You
silver.
set fire to your kitchen. Did you put it out or the fire brigade come?
No, I put it out, but we burnt the kitchen hob, and Mrs. Backyard Bullion was not very happy.
Woo!
So,
So someone in chat,
I can't believe that. That's
someone in chat is asking if you know Viola, Backyard Bullion.
No Viola.
Yeah. Do you know Viola?
I don't know a Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. So, Backyard Bullion, let me ask that question again. Do you know Viola?
I know Viola. I've met Viola.
Yeah, guys, Backyard Bullion met Viola. I forgot about that. You beat me to the Germanium Mint by what, a year or a few months? I don't remember.
I think it was like 6 months. You know, here's a really funny thing, right? So I was sat in a meeting with the head of communications and the CEO, Shimon, and we were talking, and Shimon got an email, and it was literally you requesting, can I come visit? And they said to me, do you know who this guy International Stacker is? And I went, oh, you should be very careful of him. And I didn't really know. I said he's a really great creator. I've met him loads of times. You should definitely have him here. He's amazing. So yeah, that was pretty cool, pretty surreal.
And Alpha Crab right now in chat, thank you for being a channel member, Alpha Crab, and for the super chat. He's saying, congrats, Backyard Bullion, 100,000 crabs strong. Congratulations, man. How is it sinking in yet?
It's a weird one because like the last week has been such a busy week with everything that's going on outside of YouTube, but in the silver world, if you know what I mean, the stuff we can't talk about. We can talk about it. We're just not talking about it. But it's been a little bit like, oh God. And then the channel's been growing so fast lately. So it's like one of those things where you kind of know it's going to happen. But in that moment when it did tick over, that was pretty cool, pretty special. And I'm so grateful that we got to share that on stream. Yeah. See that live. Because that reaction, cool. You can't replicate that reaction like when you do a sit down to film a video.
Oh yeah. And guys, we are 18 subscribers away from 68,000. We might have a double big show stream here.
Listen, that's now the next goal, because I know a lot of you are probably watching International Stacker already subscribed, but there will be a lot of people who aren't already subscribed watching right now. And it's so cool for content creators to get that little bit of validation. Like it's a weird metric, subscribers, because it doesn't reflect how many views you get. It's just a weird number, but for us, it's everything. Like it means the world. So just subscribe to IS now. Hit that button.
Thank you.
Do it.
Maybe when I'm breaking 100K, we should do a live stream on your channel to do like another party. But you're gonna have to come up with a big show. Do you have a big show?
I don't have a big show, but you see, the problem is there's a YouTube glitch saying that you've got only 5 people watching. If I do a live stream, I'd be lucky if I have 5 people watching because I'm not very good at them. So I don't know how good that's going to be for you, but you know what?
Dude, this glitch is wild. It says there's
It's so
6 people.
strange.
It says
hilarious.
there's 6 people watching right now. That's crazy.
These 6 people have got like 28 phones in front of them each or something, you know?
It's just
crazy.
a giant bot farm. It's a giant bot
It's
farm.
hilarious.
Guys,
But
if you got
in all
questions,
seriousness, in all seriousness, YouTube unsubscribes people randomly. So you might be watching this right now. It might have appeared in your feed, and you'll be like, International Stackers live stream. I'm going to go watch it. You might not be subscribed. People watch my videos all the time and they're not subscribed because it just randomly unsubs you. So check it.
Lame.
It's
lame.
just so easy to check. So
it's lame. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we did just exit the danger zone. So let me do the exit the danger zone 1 second here. So we're out of the danger zone, and we are in a green candle. Silver is currently at 71.35. Gold is currently at 4,571.70. Gold to silver ratio is currently at 64.09. We're going to see the Shanghai Futures Exchange start to move here in just 28 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We will be watching that. And silver futures is 71.46. So let me click here. We are in contango. We're not in backwardation. So that's the quick market update. Now, Backyard Bullion.
yeah, man.
Tell us the difficulty of stacking in the UK. Like, obviously, you guys have to pay taxes on silver. Is it easy? Is it hard? Tell us how it is in the UK.
So we have sales tax on silver and platinum, not gold, but silver and platinum. And that means whatever you buy, you have to pay 20% on top. And that's on top of dealer premium. That's on top of obviously the silver price. So when silver price has gone up, of course, the tax is a percentage. So right now, spot's at 55, but you add £10 for dealer premium, so that's 65. Then you add 20% on top. That's another, God, can't do maths quickly. Another £15 or so. So you're looking at least 75, 80 pounds right now. And then the problem is, if you go back to that same bullion dealer and sell it to them, they give you spot price. So immediately when you buy, you're minus like 30% from dealer premium and VAT on top, which sucks.
That's only on silver, not gold, right?
Yeah, that's only on silver. So on gold, it's a lot easier. You can buy gold from dealers for like 1-2% over at the moment. And then you can sell it back to them at spot. So it's a real easy way to play metals markets with gold, but silver, not so easy.
And someone in chat's asking, is there gold backs over there? Can you buy them? And if you buy them, are they tax-free as well? Are they counted as gold, or what are they counted as?
So the gold backs are tax-free at the moment, but an interesting thing is that there's a rule here in the UK that the gold that you buy for it to be tax-free can only be 180% over its intrinsic value of gold. So that's a long way of saying if it's close to double the spot price, it technically has to have VAT on it. So there is some unclear stuff going on. But you can get them. I've got some of these here that I've got, the Floridas. And I think I've got one Arizona here that I picked up at the World Money Fair in Berlin. So you can get them, but they're not cheap. And there's questions about the tax element that I'm not sure about. So I don't really go too much into them. And they are very expensive, a lot more expensive than in the US because there's just not many of them.
So people, if they're doing their taxes, and they should just write on their Backyard Bullion as my tax advisor. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, so the HMRC, so like your IRS, they audited me last year. They came to my workplace, to my house, and sat down with me and went through all my business taxes and all my personal taxes. And they didn't lug me off to the Tower of London, thank God. But scary stuff.
Did you sell them silver? You should have tried to sell them silver.
I bribed them with gold. Yeah, I just said, here, take this gold coin and leave me alone. And it worked.
Hey, channel member and moderator, the Floyd Lawton saying, can you ask BYB about the rules bringing gold and silver in and out of the UK to the US, specifically curious about ancient coins. So like if you were to go into England or out with like Roman silver denarius, Roman gold denarius, is that an issue? Do you have to report, like what happens there?
So I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a customs advisor. This is just my understanding. I think like you say with all the financial advisor stuff, we have to preface that. Basically, if you bring silver that you've bought outside of the UK into the UK, you have to declare it if you've brought more than £390. So it's probably about $500 worth. And then you have to pay sales tax up front. Now, listen, if you just have it in your pocket and you walk through customs and no one stops you, then you're still breaking the law, but you've got away with it, haven't you? That's what a lot of people think. But if you are a business and you take this stuff and then you try and sell it, then you are breaking the law, and it's very easy to fall foul of the law. So it's a bit weird. Gold, however, you can take as much as you like because it's tax-free. But if you carry more than 10,000 euros worth, this is so complicated with all the different currencies, but it's like £8,000 worth, you need to declare it when you come through, but they don't take it away from you. They don't pay tax, but you have to tell them. If you don't tell them, they can confiscate it and keep it.
And I'm sure the government wants to keep the money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So it is crazy, but that's the country that we live in over here. Like the world's got problems and everyone, I don't do politics on my channel. I know you don't either. So we're not going to go into politics, but there's problems all around the world. But right now in the UK, we've got like societal problems as well as political problems of like Big Brother watching and privacy and all of this. It's just really scary.
Someone in chat right now, just another disguise, is saying, dude, I'd give him a couple G's. That's American for a couple $1,000 if you don't get that backyard bullion to make 1, 5, and 10 ounce crabs, but you have to permanently have them. Yeah, he wants to pay you thousands to make them, buy them, but have them available for other crustaceans to get. What do you think about that?
We can certainly do crab stuff. I'm going to look into it more and get some crab-related paraphernalia, and we can do. I want to do a collab for you because listen, you've helped me get to 100K, and you're going to get there super soon. But the more that we can help you, and the more that we can get other people around, certainly in the UK, because what's great is that you do a stream during the day here in the UK. So, like I've been working, having it on in the background, people in the UK can have that. And so I do think there's a big audience for you over here. And I want to see you at 100K because I know, hey, until you remind everyone, you've stopped your day job to do this. This is now your job, isn't it?
This is my job full time.
That's freaking awesome, dude. Like, dude,
I go down the rabbit hole. I do 12, 14 hours, 16 hours a day, sometimes just researching. Like the other day I was in the WikiLeaks file.
Amazing.
And I was finding all the old cables about the gold and silver futures. I was posting them on X. It was fun.
Oh, that's so cool. And like, good for you, man, because like the amount of people who just don't take it too seriously or take it, too seriously. And then they just like are really frustrated when they see that it's not working. You know, they lose heart. But when you treat it like a job and when you treat it like it's a proper passion, like it is for you, that's when you get the most success. So
I agree with you. And it is a passion project and it's easy for people to get burnt out. So someone was asking me my advice about YouTube. I was like, dude, only do it if you're passionate because it's easy to be like, you know how it is, Backyard Bullion. I'll spend so much time on a video. I'm like, this is such a good video. I'll spend so much time. And then it gets like no views. And then I'll just throw together a random video willy-nilly and it goes big. I'm like, gosh dang it. You know what I'm talking about?
I know. So here's a story for me, right? I do a video every Friday called In Focus Friday where I take something cool and look at it close to the camera. And 1 week I'd completely forgotten to film something. And I was like, crap, it's Friday. Like it was literally Friday afternoon. I released a video at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't done a video. Looked through a drawer and I found this 10-ounce bar from the Pressburg Mint. And I was like, oh, well, I haven't filmed that yet. I'll do that. But it's just a plain bar. And I'm like, what the hell can I talk about for like 5 minutes about this bar? And it was in plastic. So I thought, you know what? I'll talk about whether you should take your bar out of the plastic or not. So I took my knife and I sliced it open on camera. And the video I thouought was garbage. I thought, oh, thank God I've got a video out at least. That's great. It got 100,000 views in the first like 24 hours.
That is so
And I'm
funny.
like, what the And then literally like Pressburg Mint got in touch with me and they were like so grateful for me doing the video. And they were like, thank you so much. This is really amazing for us. And we've got so much new awareness and customers from this. Can we send you a package to say thank you? And they sent me like 3 kilos of silver.
Whoa.
They sent me Literally, they sent me a kilo bar, a 500-gram bar, a 250, all of the range to match with the 10-ounce bar that I had. All these coins that they had as well. And I got to meet them out in Germany as well. It's just absolutely crazy. So, and then I've done videos where I've been like working and editing for 5-6 hours straight, you know, and you know what it's like. You film for like a day, you get all the different parts together, you edit it the next day for a whole day, and you think, yeah, this is going to be great. And it gets 100 views in like a day. Yeah. And you're like, oh, really? So you've got to have the passion for it, guys. You've got to have the passion for it.
It's literally so dirty. It's literally so dirty. Pick up that kilo again. I'm gonna make the video bigger here. show people, guys, he's giving this away on his channel now that he hit 100,000 subscribers. So I think you're all subscribed, but if you're missing it, make sure you subscribe if you want that puppy there. That is going to be an amazing giveaway. And he's going to be giving away other silver. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go and capture all the YouTube stats now for my channel. After this stream, I'm going to go find out exactly how many views we've had in a year in this time, the likes, the comments, and everything as well. I'm just going to stamp that all over the outside of the cube here. There's lots of space, lots of surface area to do it, and stamp 100,000 subs on the front. And by the way, for those wondering, these marks here, these are the hallmarks from the Edinburgh Assay Office. Yeah. So somebody's tested this cube. You won't be able to see it because we've repaired the hole, but they drill a hole all the way to the middle of this cube. They take the silver out of it and they put it in a fire assay to make sure that it is a whole 909 fine silver all the way through.
So Backyard Bullion, someone in chat was literally asking how you test your metal. So first off, you buy 999 silver, you pour it, you make sure it's not contaminated, and then you send it off to a place to verify it with you and hallmark it with that, right?
Yep, 100%. And it's so important because it was about 2019, probably just after I met you actually, I had a batch fail assay. I had a batch of silver come in from a supplier and it had lead and bismuth contamination in it.
Wow.
And so I had 20 kilos of this silver from this supplier, sent it to the assay office, all in pieces that I'd spent like a month making, and they all failed and they all had lead and bismuth in it. Fortunately, the supplier was so good about it, and he just was like so apologetic. He sorted it all out super quick, took all of the silver back, sent it. Well, he sent a whole new batch of silver out 2 days after I told him.
That's
like
crazy.
20 kilos just before anything had been sent back to him. I sent him the assay report and everything. So I had the silver back in my possession, or the new silver in my possession, and then sent him the 20 kilos of contaminated stuff because there was still silver in it. We're talking like it was like 97%, 98% average on the assay. So 97 silver, not 999. But it's so important to make sure that it's genuine because I didn't know. Like it looked fine. Yeah. And if I'd sold that and somebody then takes it into, sell it at a coin shop or a bullion dealer, they get told it's fake. And that's my reputation dead, gone.
Yeah.
Like,
no, definitely.
Not. And we all know from the news this week how important the reputation is.
Yeah, reputation is important. As a matter of fact, I have a viewer sending me a bunch of 2026 Britannias to test for him. So ladies and gentlemen, watch for that. I'm going to be testing that live. And Backyard Bullion, the thing I love about the Edinburgh Assay Office and you doing that is, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's literally the assay office that used to do this for like kings and queens back in the day, right?
They've been doing it for 560 years or something.
That's crazy.
And it's back in the day when this is the whole point. Like it is now, your average person on the street doesn't know what silver or gold should look or feel like.
Yeah.
There's so many fakes out there.
Yeah.
And so what they used to do back in the day, if you were a wealthy person wanting to buy a piece of gold jewelry, how do you know that the guy that's selling to you is not going to rip you off? So they call it hallmarked because you literally took the piece to the goldsmith's hall. They would test it for you. They would put their mark on it to say, this has been independently verified by me. I've been doing this for 50 years and I know what I'm doing. This is my guarantee. And then you would have your piece, your jewelry, your ring, whatever it might be.
Now I've got a question for you. Important. If one of the crustaceans win that kilo bar, and if you could pick it up and show it again just so people can see, if one of the crustaceans win that, and you contact them to claim it, can they ask you to put the crab stamp into that, like as extra?
Oh, of course. 100%, man.
So guys, if you win this kilo,
it'll be crab stamped.
Yeah, just ask Backyard Bullion when you claim it, and he'll crab stamp in the backyard. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what I'll do, because we've got so many sides here. I don't think I'm going to be able to fill all of them with all my stats. I will fill an entire side with crabs.
Wow.
Because then it'll look like your chat, Your chat is always full of crabs.
It's full of crabs. That's fun. Somebody's asking, is BYB and LC? So are you a local coin shop? Are you a business? What do you do? Who are you? Tell people a little bit.
So we are a business, but here in the UK, at the moment anyway, I don't do a great deal of poured silver anymore because with the sales taxes, we have to register for sales taxes if we sell a certain amount every year. And so I don't want to do that. I don't want to pass that cost on to my customers. I think it just makes it too expensive for people. So now, because we're channel with 100,000 subscribers, I can diversify my income. So I sell less silver, but we have sponsorships, we do videos, we have YouTube ad revenue, of course. We also do an escrow service for people. So if we are looking to, or if people are looking to sell their silver, they get spot price from a dealer. I can help them get a little bit more, and we get a small fee for that. So that's kind of where we fill our time right now. And the poured silver side of things, we do big releases each year, our 1 ounce bars, 100 gram bars and stuff like that. But at the moment, we don't have a lot of stock because I just can't sell it without having to be paying stupid amounts of tax, which sucks.
So 2 quick questions for you. Someone's asking, Chasing That MILF is asking, a channel member, thank you, Chasing That MILF. He's
Fantastic
asking
name.
how, I know. It's because the song Chasing That Mill, everyone calls it Chasing
I know.
He's asking, how much does it cost to hallmark a piece?
So it varies on the size of the hallmark and how many pieces you send in at once. So like this big piece, which I would have sent in just on its own, and it's a big laser hallmark. This cost about £45 just to hallmark. And then I have to post it to and from the assay office as well, which costs about 50 quid. So it's about £90, 90, to hallmark this one piece. But then when I do a whole bunch of small pieces, of course, the postage is split up and, it's not £20 per piece. And also there's a smaller amount per piece for a small hallmark. So on average, including postage, it's about £2 per small piece to have them hallmarked.
Now, someone else in chat, and thank you, Tristan, for the super chat, is asking, what's more accurate, a fire assay or an XRF assay?
Fire assay. So, but the problem with the fire assay is it is destructive. So what they do is they don't drill every single piece that we have. They will take a sample from the batch, and they will then put that silver through the fire assay. So they melt it down, they put it through a mass spectrometer to actually test the elemental analysis of it, and that's much more accurate than an XRF. XRF only penetrates a few millimeters at best. And there's a lot of really good things about the Sigma machines, and a big shout out to Trusty Metrics, who are the Sigma distributor in the UK. They're incredible. But those machines, like testing these trilobites on that machine is almost impossible because of the shape of them. It's just not a uniform shape to get a good reading on. So they have to actually, fire assay some things. But the more you send in, the more they kind of trust you in a way. But they do have plenty of different ways to test the silver and make sure that it is genuine. So
now, guys, we're only 8 subscribers away from 68,000 on my
only
channel.
8.
Another
Come
big
on,
show.
guys.
So, guys, subscribe.
I want to see the big show.
Guys, subscribe. And real quick, I'm going to switch to my camera. If you want to win silver, gold, and copper, that treasure chest right there, I'm giving it all away soon. All you got to do is be subscribed. And Backyard Bullion, another question in chat. Someone's asking, how much is a quid? What is a quid? Does it relate to a squid? What is a quid?
I probably said that a few times in this.
You did. You said quid, and people are confused.
Quid is a pound, a Great British pound sterling. £1, about $1.35.
Now, tell us the history of its pound sterling. So the Great Britain pound, that was measured in silver? Like, explain that. Is that a silver relationship there?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not a historian, really, so I don't know exactly. But I think back in the day, a £1 in the time of, I want to say it was like the 1700s when the exchange rate was around that. £1 of silver was worth £1. So if you had a pound, you could go and exchange it with the Bank of England, like you could exchange it for silver. You could exchange it for a pound of sterling silver.
And that's interesting. They did sterling silver. Maybe it was harder to refine back then. I don't know. Why would they do sterling?
It's more durable. And also they weren't able to refine pure, of course. So like, I think realistically, pure silver is a quite modern occurrence. I think it's really from like the 1950s onwards that they were reliably able to get pure. You look at like the big good delivery bars or the shipwreck bars, they were always like 995 silver. They'd refine them quite well, but never to that high end. And some of like even the old JM bars, the Johnson Matthey bars, they're all like 998 and stuff, not the pure nines. Even the LBMA bars now are less than 909.
Dude, Silver Pug in chat is asking, do you think that a quid is possibly a tiny squid? Is a quid a baby squid? What do you think about that?
It could well be. Yes, we all carry squids around in our pocket to pay for things in this country. It's hilarious.
And guys, we just did it. Here we go. I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to refresh it. Here we go. 3, 2. Okay, here we go. 68,000. Thank you so much. We did it. It's time for the big show.
4th annual Crystal Light
Four-time
National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's best aerobic athlete, presenting the reigning 1987
We
Crystal
did
Light
it!
National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing
Thank you so much.
four-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much, guys. International Stacker's the name, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Four-time Crystal Lake champion, 68,000 subscribers. That's the second big show of the stream. And Backyard Bullion a little bit earlier hit 100,000 subscribers. Backyard Bullion, this is major.
I mean, you have done. Listen, 100K. What does your AI say? You've been looking at that because I've had a look at my AI stuff and it's been bang on every time.
It says between 1 to 2 months I'll be at 100K. But, I mean, maybe if we get a little collaboration going, get some British love, maybe we could get there a little quicker. What do you think, Backyard?
100%. Well, listen, when I've just released a tiny little minute-long video on my channel that I pre-recorded. And when I get round later in the day to sit down and do a little video that will have a bit more reach, I'm going to shout you out big time because you deserve it.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I hope you'll get to that 100K in a month. But even if it's in 2 months or 3 months or whatever it is, man, like you'll get there. Like you can see the passion that people have in the chat for this and for you.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll get there. 100%.
You know what's funny? Silver Mike GA says, amazing how many subscribers with only 8 viewers. Guys, YouTube's broken.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can tell there's over 2,000 people watching this right now. I can tell just by all the stats I'm looking on the back end, but the front facing says there's currently there's only 7 people watching. YouTube is broken. Smash the like button if you think YouTube's broken. 79 more likes to 900. We can do it. Woo. And someone's saying the origin of quit is debated. Ooh.
Is it?
Yeah, they're saying it's debated. We might have stumbled into a bit of a hot topic here.
We could. I mean, there's lots of like old Cockney rhyming slang in this country. Cockney rhyming slang.
I want to go. Does that right? Did I sound Cockney? I want to go.
You sound. Is it unpolitical to say you sound a little bit special?
No, that's fine. Oh, in that way, somebody's probably gonna get offended. No, that's fine. And Northampton West in chat saying you should hold a live silver and gold quiz with U.S. and British teams, with you and Backyard Bullion as team captains and get the honor of the best stackers. That'd be fun, like a trivia.
That would be cool.
Who would the host be though? We'd have to have a host. Who would the host be?
Well, we need someone who's like not American and not British.
Yeah. A neutral
we need
party.
to find a friendly Canadian or something.
Yeah. Well, no, dude. Canadians, they're still related to you guys somehow, aren't they? They're
closer geographically to you.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can. I don't know if guys would Canadians be a neutral party on this, or is Backyard Bullion just trying to get an advantage? Let us know in chat. Oh, what about an Aussie? An Aussie, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say an Australian. We should get Bullion now involved.
Because Australians, if anything, they won't like you guys because you sent all the prisoners to Australia, right? Is that what happened back in the day?
We said we don't want you here. Go away. And now the ironic thing is, we all want to go visit Australia for our holidays. So.
That is so funny. Like the history is crazy, dude.
Isn't it? Mad.
Oh, people asking if I could drop your channel. I'm dropping his channel in chat right now. He's Backyard Bullion. Check him out, guys. And thank you so much, Sean Cross, for the super chat. And Sean saying, this channel has fallen off. Only 7 watching. And Tom Jensen saying, with my 8 personalities, we're at least 14 in here. That's so funny. Yeah, guys, there's over 2,000 of you guys watching live right now, but the front-facing YouTube says 7. That is crazy. Freaking YouTube.
Isn't it mad?
It is mad. All right,
but
man.
We rely so much on YouTube. That's the crazy thing, isn't it? Like, it's such a big part of the world. Certainly for us as content creators, but like,
I know.
What if it disappeared tomorrow, man? What would you do?
I don't know, dude. I'd figure something out.
Right. I'd hope that they'd get my play button just before they stop.
Just before they go belly up. Question for you,
I've been
Backyard
waiting 10 years. Yeah, go for it, man.
So you just hit it. You've been doing this 10 years. What's your number one thing you've learned in 10 years from stacking that you wish you kind of knew at the beginning? Like what kind of a wisdom do you want to share to help people out?
I think the biggest wisdom is that the longer you're in it, the better it gets, and that you can't expect things to go big quickly. It's about the long term. Like I had never really truly thought that we'd get to where we are in terms of price points. And do you know, I remember when the silver squeeze movement happened. Do you remember that? The silver squeeze?
Yeah.
And there are a whole bunch of content creators that were making videos, and myself included, just being like, guys, calm down. Like, don't overpay for stuff because, you know, it's about the long term, all of that. And then, you know, it went up a little bit and then it went down a lot, and people were really messed up by it. But look where we are now. You know, so we could all eat humble pie and be like, you know, those silver squeeze people, they were wrong at the time, but they're right now. They just got the timing a bit wrong.
And you know what? That's the thing I've learned, besides always just letting the deals dictate your buys. That's one of my biggest things I learned. But like, if you have cash, like trying to time the bottom of the market or the top, you're never going to be able to do it. Like, and like back in the day, I was like stressing out, like silver's at $17. I got to wait till it hits 16 again to buy more. But in the grand scheme of thing, I wish I could buy 10,000 ounces at $16 right now. You know what I mean? So like
100%. If
you've got the cash, dollar cost averaging wins the day. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But like, if you've got cash, starting to stack, just do it. Be consistent, dollar cost average. Because if you wait for a bottom, that bottom might be when we go from 105 to 100 next. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, the scary thing is, like, if you just watch the silver price consistently, you are going to like miss out, in my opinion, because you're going to be obsessed about finding that perfect price point to get in. And then you'll not make the decision. And they'll regret that, not making the decision, because it will go up even more or something later on. The amount of times I've bought silver and it's just massively gone up the next day, or it's, you know, I've just bought and it goes down catastrophically the day after, and I'm like, oh, I should have waited because now I could get a better deal. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Just buy, enjoy.
Yeah, I agree with you. And silver currently is green candle 71.45.
Yeah, where are we? We haven't really looked at the charts lately. So
71.45 on silver. Gold is at green candle 4,573. You know what's funny though? With silver at 71.48, this was the all-time high in just December, right? And there's a lot of people out there right now say silver's over, it crashed, but it's literally at the all-time high of December. It's up like 200 to 300%, no, 200 to something percent. From 1 year ago, and it is holding its own. I do believe it'll be back over 100. I can't put a time on it, and traditionally this time of the year, gold and silver don't do well anyway. The first few months of the year, they're kind of stagnant or it can have a downtrend. So we've got that as well, but I'm feeling very optimistic with gold and silver, and I'm still stacking. I'm still adding. Are you still stacking? And if you're still stacking, Backyard Bullion, are you doing generic stuff just to melt it down and make pours? Like, how are you stacking? Are you stacking Britannias? Like, what are you doing?
So there's two parts of my sort of stacking journey. There's my business for the actual poured silver, and then there's my actual stack, which is my own personal private investments. And so I keep them quite separate. And the stuff for my poured silver has to be just the cheapest chips as stuff I can get. It doesn't matter if it's a Britannia or not, because I'm going to melt it. In fact, if it's a Britannia, I'm not allowed to chop it up and melt it because that's against the law. Right. So yeah, anything I can get my hands on.
Unless it's 75% copper, then it might be legal. I don't
know. Yeah, but then I'll fail my assay tests, you see. So we're just damned either way. It's hilarious. Yeah, but then on the private side, it's all about capital gains, tax exempt products like Britannia's, tax-free products. Yeah, you know, if I don't buy a lot of silver from bullion dealers because of the tax. So I buy my silver predominantly from the second-hand market on social media. But it has to be capital gains tax exempt to make it worth it.
Hey, someone's asking a question I can't answer. This is Mark. He's a channel member. And Mark's saying, is there any copper in British 1 or 2p coins, or should he get rid of them? Do you know the answer to that?
I think the new ones are steel with like copper plating. And the old ones, I can't remember the date when they changed, but I want to say it was like the 1980s. They have got like 90% or 95% copper. So the older ones, the best thing you can do, get a big magnet and just go through your 1s and 2p coins, and all the ones that stick to it are the steel ones, and then the bad ones, get rid of them. Keep all the ones that don't stick to a magnet.
It's like gold pennies. It's like gold pennies. Everything like pre-1982 copper. Yeah, that makes sense.
There was a really funny video that I saw of two young content creators who got like a whole bunch of 1 and 2p coins, and they wanted to melt it down for the copper and see if they could make a profit. And of course, we're not allowed to do that in the UK. We'll get thrown in the Tower of London. We're not allowed to melt currency. So they took like, I think it was like near a ton of copper to France, got someone to melt it down into copper bars, brought the copper bars back to the UK and sold them, and they made £5 profit. Oh, that's
That is funny. That is funny. And a big shout out to RRZ. Thank you for the super chat saying 68,000 followers. Get ready for the mega giveaway. Guys, the mega is coming. Keep subscribing. Turn on those notifications. And if you're not subscribed to the gentleman I'm talking to, Backyard Bullion, I'm dropping his link in chat right now. Make sure you go check him out. What are you at now, Backyard Bullion?
I was going to say, we're over the 100K. We're at 100,000. Come on, refresh. It's taking its time. 100,057.
Wow.
57 extra subscribers than I need. We should start giving some to you. And guys, you do need to make sure you're subscribed to International Stacker because people, you get unsubbed from YouTube all the time. I've done it. I sent a newsletter out last night to nearly 2,000 people on my mailing list. And I got 5 emails back from people going, oh, yeah, I thought I was subscribed, but I'm not anymore. So, and that's just the people that emailed me back, you know, so God knows how many people were actually unsubbed. So make sure you're subbed.
Yeah. And it's so dirty. Like, it's a quality test they do. It's a quality test they do, and it's so 100%. Dirty. And guys, we've got over 2,000 people in the chat right now, but YouTube says it's only 3. That's crazy. We've got 911 likes, guys. Please smash the like button. Only 79 likes to 1,000. I know we can do it. And real quick market update here. Silver's on a green candle at 71.50. Our next target here is 71.64. That will take out the recent high. So that's our next target. After that, we are going for $72 on that blue line there. The current silver futures price is 71.51, and we are in backwardation. We're in backwardation, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a drill. Backwardation is when the silver futures price is more expensive than the current spot price. That signals that people want their silver now for more expensive than in the future for cheaper.
Big green candle. That's a big green candle.
That is a BGC. That is a BGC. That's a BGC if I've ever seen one. Gold is a kind of a stubby, but it might grow into a BGC. $4,575, and gold to silver ratio 63.99. Oh, look at that. Look at that silver BGC. We just took out the next target here. We just took out the next target, 71.63. We're going for 72. What do you think, Backyard?
I think we're on the up this week. I think we're going to finish pretty high. I don't know where it'll be. 75 is my guess.
I
hope that candle keeps going. We could get there quite soon. There's a really good comment I just want to say that I've seen in the chat. Rudy Rootboy 7 says, BYB, it might be a Brit, but he's been vetted and verified crustaceans friendly. Show him some love. Well, I've said this before, International Stacker, we have that US-UK special relationship.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, do you think there's a chance they could look up your lineage and find out that you're actually a part of the royal family? You could ascend to the throne, and then when you you can pass a national mandate for crab armor to be crafted for the crabs. What do you think? Is that possible?
If I ascend to the throne, I will make sure that my first decree is to make the royal mint make crab armor for everybody. I will become the mint master.
Hey, and real quick, Tristan in chat, thank you for the super chat saying, I only buy sterling or less pure silver at 70% of melt. Then I refine it at home. Already refined 2 kilograms worth. Awesome, Tristan. And Backyard Bullion, how did you start pouring? Did you start refining it? Was it to stack more? How did you get into pouring silver?
I got into pouring silver from YouTube because I wanted to buy something for my godson. And I thought I'm going to get him a coin because I like coins. And I watched some reviews on people doing coin reviews. And then I saw in YouTube, as you do, go down the algorithm hole. And I saw people making their own bits of poured silver, like Hi-Ho Silver, Bunker Bullion, if you don't know him by Hi-Ho Silver. Yeah. I saw Mr. Zeke. I saw MK Bars, Losing Louis. Loads of different content creators making their own bits. And I thought, I'm going to go and make my own piece of silver for my godson. That would be amazing. And it was an unmitigated disaster. I bought a creme brulee blowtorch, which was nowhere near hot enough to get anything melted. Literally, I was like, it's a blowtorch. It'll melt silver. Of course it will. And it just didn't. And then I got a little tabletop furnace. And all this time, my lovely wife was like literally raising eyebrows every step of the way. And I was like, it's got to work. It's working on YouTube. Why isn't it working for me? And then I was just like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to turn the camera on and talk about it. And so I did. And then here we are.
That is so funny. All right, Backyard Bullion. Well, I'm going to go back to market coverage here, but I want to thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations on the 100K. What's your final words to everybody here?
Well, you need to be at the 100K, and that green candle is just absolutely massive. So this is going to be an exciting time, exciting stream. Dude, thank you so much for having me on. Like, I can't stress enough how amazing you've been, not just today, but over the last like couple of months, giving me little shout outs here and there when I popped in. You've really helped. I've probably got a couple of 1,000 crustaceans that have helped me get over the line, and especially today. And that's like what the community's about. And like, you're next. You deserve it, man. Let's get you to that 100K. So subscribe to IS.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being on, my friend. I'm going to go ahead and make you invisible now, so please hang out with us. Please join us in the chat. Thank you so much, Backyard Bullion. Make sure you check him out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to drop your link again. Thank you, BYB.
Bye.
Catch you on the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Backyard Bullion live from the streets of England. And he's probably going back to pouring silver and gold right now. A very cool guy. So check him out. I dropped his link in the chat. And silver currently on a red candle, 71.44. And guys, the Shanghai Futures Exchange did open, and we did gap up here. So let's get the arrow. Look at this. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that gap. On the Shanghai Futures Exchange, we just got as high as 81.46. And we've been as low here of 80.74. So we're going to see if the Shanghai Futures Exchange here continues. And Guitar Stuff says 2 people are watching. We're on a roll. Guys, YouTube is broken. YouTube is broken right now. It says there's only 4 people watching, but there's literally over 2,000 of you on here right now. But it says there's 2 people watching. So keep smashing that like button, guys. We're only 49 likes away from 1,000 likes. So keep smashing it. Thank you so much. And currently on Shanghai, we're at $81. And on the Comex, we're at 71.47. Let's check the DXY here. DXY here. Let's see. This is the dollar index, and we have been trending up. Look at this. Since about 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it has been trending up. It's over 100. Where were we at? We're in the low hundreds. We're still 100.32, so we'll keep watching that. The stock market's going to be opening here, guys, in just 22 minutes. So we're going to see what happens here. Let's check the Dow Futures real quick. Dow Futures. Dow Futures. That's 2 days ago. Okay, so it looks like the Dow is up 300 points in the futures. So we're going to see what actually comes to fruition here. Let me get off the DXY here and go back to silver. 1 second. Bang. Bada bing. That's annoying. I have to do that, but I got to do that. And we are in a red candle here, guys. And there's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time. What is it, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. It's the baby gator call. You taught it to me live in Boca Raton, Florida. Let's make this red candle turn green.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was a massive lizard. And yeah, guys, YouTube's broken. On my phone now, it's saying I have 0 subscribers. YouTube is broken. It's okay. Don't worry. It says there's 9 people watching. There's actually over 2,000 of you live right now. 13 likes away from 1,000, so keep smashing it, please. It helps the channel so much. And ladies and gentlemen, some scientists say that baby gator clip right there can turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC 90% of the time, every time. It's science.
It's science.
That's one of our lead scientists right there. You should have jumped in the pool, said Christian. That's funny. Guys, we are just 21 minutes here. 21 minutes away from the stock market opening. That's the next big shoe to drop here. Again, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is trading at 80.75. So 80.75 in Shanghai. We're currently at 71.25. So we're at about a $9-ish, $9.30, $9.50, something like that, premium from the west to the east. So we're going to continue to see how this unfolds this morning. Are you guys having a good time? Did you guys like Backyard Bullion on the stream? Do you want me to bring on more people in the future? Not every stream, but every once in a while, would you guys like me to bring on somebody to interview? The next person I have lined up is going to be Bald Money Guy. That's probably going to be in the next 2 weeks. But do you guys want me to continue to bring people on? And if so, who do you want it to be? Let me know. Do you want Yankee? Do you want Silver Dragons? Who do you want? Let me know. Do you want like Mike Maloney? Do you want a big banker? Do you want JP Morgan Chase? Okay, I'm piping in some video right now of the last time I visited JP Morgan Chase.
Dudley! Smith! A fallen high!
Okay, so I'm seeing Yankee. I'm seeing King Kong. He would be good. I like it. Andy Sheckman. Smart Silver Stacker. I need to have Smart on too. He's great. Tim, Silver Dragons. So people want Yankee. They want Silver Dragons. Smart. Jamie Diamond. Christopher Million. I know him. I've had him on the channel before. So maybe I'll do Silver Dragons, Yankee Stacking, Smart Silver Stacker. Maybe those will be the next 3. Oh, people want Mortimer. There's Mortimer freaking out over that last BGC, Big Green Candle. We're on a red candle downtrend right now. We'll see what happens. The next shoe to drop is 19 minutes away. 18 and a half minutes away for the stock market to open. Do you guys want me to keep streaming until the open of the stock market? Let me know right now. Smash the like button. Let's see in chat. Can you help to find a local coin shop which we can send junk silver to Norway? We are empty. Ooh, RRZK needs junk silver to Norway. Wow. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that one, RRZ. How can we get junk silver to Norway? Anyone taking a trip to Norway? Rick Harrison saying, my prediction, the market will open up today. Hope it holds all day. And Psalms in chat saying, here, here. IS, bring JP Morgan on and put them on trial. That's funny. We got, okay, I lost it. Okay, Northampton West saying, if you want someone even more British, you need Bob from Bits and Bob's Coins. He does numismatic stuff. That could be fun, Northampton. Thank you for that suggestion. Andy and a blockchain precious metals tokenized expert, says Andrew. Interesting. There is a lot of talk about gold and silver tokenization. Would you guys like me to bring on somebody to explain it, how it works, what it is? What do you guys think? Do you want that? I mean, personally, myself, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. But I think the tokenization is going to be important to be able to like keep your savings account in gold and silver and then be able to spend it. I think you'll probably have to tokenize for that. But do you guys want more information on that? Jonathan saying, have you ever thought about getting yourself a sidekick? I like to have people on from time to time. Having somewhat 100% of the time, nah, I'm not really thinking about doing that. But thank you for the question, the suggestion. Dang IME saying, if you get Smart Stacker on, get the Top Gun clip of Iceman and Maverick celebrating together. Okay, that would be fun. That'd be a fun one. You need Ed McMahon. Crab Raid to 2 watching, says Future Motive. Yeah, guys, YouTube's broken. It says there's 5 people watching right now. There's literally over 2,000 of you. I can see on the back end. I've collected every year. Okay, so this is Stacy saying, I've collected every year of the 1 ounce Silver Britannia, but why can't I get my hands on a 2026 from New Zealand? I don't know. Give it some time. They'll probably make it over there. YouTube is now completely glitched in Studio app. I have 0 subs. Yeah, me too, Backyard Bullion. YouTube is glitched this morning. They're doing something. It says I have 0 as well. Silverpug saying 𝗏𝗃𝗃 Collectibles is a live dealer on YouTube. He's reputable. Check him out. Okay, let's see. I know 𝗏𝗃𝗃. I actually did an interview with him. I haven't put it out yet. How do you spell that though? 𝗏𝗃𝗃 Collectibles. Yeah, maybe we could crab raid them at the end of the stream. Are they live? Oh, they're not live though. Yeah, 𝗏𝗃𝗃. I did an interview. I interviewed them. The audio messed up though, unfortunately. F14 emoji for the danger zone. Crustaceans will love it. That's a good idea, Alpha Crab, but we need to get more members. We need to get a certain amount of members to unlock the next channel member emoji. So if you're thinking about becoming a member, do it. Join up, and you'll help unlock the next emoji. Barb saying, what about getting Mrs. IS on? She hates it. I've gotten her to do it a few times, but she is not into like talking and she's not into it. And guys, we broke 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. Keep smashing it. We're at 1,024. That means 74 more likes to 1100. And do you guys want me to keep going for the next 15 minutes to the market open? Let me know. UMPA already allows a debit card for precious metals. Thank you, Psalms. I'll have to check it out. We have gotten over 1,000 likes, says Jonathan. Thank you. We sure did. My screen says 3 people are watching. Yeah, Tom, YouTube's broken this morning. There's over 2,000 of you on right now. YouTube is broken. It's currently on the Studio app saying I have 0 subscribers. It's okay. Don't worry. It will get fixed. They will fix it. YouTube servers have a cooling problem. And they won't pay creators today, says Sparks. That's funny. Silverpuck says, from Norway, I've been there. Maybe a Kosha Collectibles can help. Interesting. Make sure everyone checks you are subscribed to International Stacker, says Backyard Bullion, because YouTube is glitched and might unsubscribe people. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Definitely. Yeah, YouTube's broken. Okay, guys, we are here on a red candle, 7114. I would love to get... We got the weekly green candle. Let me go to the week here. So we did break the smash down. We got a green candle last week. We're already on a green candle this week. I would love for the month chart to turn green. It's about to close tomorrow, but it's going to be hard. But look at this. We do. Let me delete this here. It does look like the baby gator has taken a bite out of this red candle. If you see the bottom here, it almost looks like a spinal column hanging. I'm trying to get rid of this little circle. There we go. It does look like the baby gator has taken a bite out of this candle. How much more to turn it green? Eek. We'll see what can happen here, but it does look like the baby gator actually works.
It's science.
It's science. All right, switch back to the 5 minutes here. Let's go here. There we go. Bam. YouTube says there's 3 people watching with 1,040 likes. Keep smashing the like button, guys. Tell YouTube they're wrong, and you're not going to take it. Okay. We are just 12 and a half minutes away from the stock market opening. The DXY, the dollar index, is moving up right now, 0.09% up. Now, remember, when the DXY moves up, that puts negative, bearish, red candle energy on gold and silver. When it goes down, it puts the opposite, green candle energy, bullish sentiment, pressure on the upside. Not every time. It's not 100%. It won't necessarily make it go that way. It's just more pressure. So we'll see what happens. Stock market is projected to open up. Let's check the Dow futures again. And Mark in chat saying, bring on Clive Thompson and Peter Schiff. Oh, and Mario. Yeah, Clive Thompson would be great. And Monaco 64. Yeah, that's a great idea. Who do you guys want to see first? Dragons, Yankee, Smart Stacker, Clive Thompson, or Monaco 64? Which one do you guys want to see? Someone said, did we get rid of AI Harry? Oh, I don't know. I don't have the link anymore. Did we get rid of the AI Harry, guys? That is a good question. Does anyone remember the link? Now it says there's 1 person watching, guys. YouTube is broken. Somebody wants Jim Cramer on. That's funny. Bald Guy is confirmed. He is coming next. So Bald Guy Money is coming next. Probably in the next week or two. Man. Oh, now it says there's 2 people watching. So I guess that's me and Backyard Bullion. Keep smashing it, guys. Show YouTube they're wrong. We got to fight against the YouTube algorithm here. And guys, I hate to say it. Does this look like a shark fin to you? Does that look like a shark fin? That does look like a little bit like a shark fin. And Northampton West is saying, when it's Comex delivery day, as we can go negative in watchers. Wow, YouTube. Pakistan Sinda in the chat saying, I can tell from the speed of the chat that it's not true, but YouTube, it shows there's only 3, 5, 7, or 9 viewers watching. I'm sure it's some glitch. Yeah, thank you, Pakistan Sinda. It is a glitch. It currently says there's 1 person watching. It is a glitch. I was doing a live stream last night and it crashed. So I think YouTube is updating systems. And currently on the back end right now on YouTube Studio, it says I have 0 subscribers. So we're good. Don't panic. This can happen from time to time. They'll get it figured out. What happened to Pawnbroker Pickers Collab? I did it, Al Jazzery. If you go here to my channel, right here's the full-length video. 400,000 fake gold scam, Pawnbroker Pickers insane story. So I'll copy that. I'll drop the link in chat. But if you go to my channel and click videos, then latest, it's 3 videos back. And these 2 videos are great too. You got to watch them, guys. They're absolute heaters. So let me drop that in chat. Pawnbroker Pickers. Yeah, the video with Pawnbroker Pickers was pretty fun. Psalms here is saying, Scott Bissett told me he would love to come on your show. Awesome. If he really told you that, the Treasury Secretary, I'll bring him on. Dougster saying, hey, YouTube, we want real numbers, not some bankster-style fraudulent fiat BS. 8 people watching, what a joke. Someone said, let Andy Scheckman get on and rant. That would be fun. Why not bring on the boss, Michael Oliver? Someone says, we need the baby gator, says Charles. You ask and you shall receive.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive. I was almost like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. And guys, Mongo in chat is saying maybe the Comex is running the YouTube today. Yeah, it looks like the Comex is definitely running YouTube today. AI says that YouTube live views dipping low is due to algorithm testing. Whoa. It's decoupled, guys. The chat has decoupled from the concurrent viewers. We've experienced a decoupling. I made my own coin pinger from a clothes peg, says Stacy. Nice, Stacy. Nice, nice, nice. Just remember the actual pocket pinger has been designed specifically for use for the app to make sure that the right frequencies are reached, because it tests on 5 peaks. So sometimes if you have something bigger or even your fingers, it can give you less accurate reading. But guys, there's so many fakes out there. You literally got to protect yourself. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now.
It's science.
It's science, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much, Tristan, for that super chat saying, I'm no expert. I hear professional analysts saying the price of silver is at its bottom or max low in the mid-50s, and it would stay at its bottom for a few months before it starts to skyrocket again. What do you think? I've heard that, Tristan. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. I've heard people say we've already put in a double bottom. We're moving up. I've heard some people say we need to go back, retest 50 to go higher. Here's the key thing. Nobody really knows. And the markets kind of these days are moving on tweets and headlines more than technical analysis. So all I can say is none of the fundamentals have changed. There's a reason why we stack physical gold and silver. There's a reason why this is 100% different, 180 from 1980 and 2011, and the silver production deficit is just one of those reasons. So I am bullish long-term gold and silver. I can't tell you if it's the next week or month or whatever that we're going to explode and go back over 100, but it's coming. I feel it in my bones, and I'm going to continue to bring you guys the news so we can interpret it, read the tea leaves, and try to figure it out together. And thank you so much, Ronzo, for the super chat and for being a channel member. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. This is my full-time job now, so thank you to all the super chats. Thank you to all the new members and channel members. Remember, we do channel member-only live streams here on YouTube, and they're called The War Room. And what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. And I got an email in a package from one of you guys. I wanted to read it. And this is why I feel so passionate about this channel, to help share information with you guys. Help to share what's going on out there and how you can protect yourself. So this is from a gentleman, a crustacean. He says, I hope this gets helps other people buying on eBay. I only got about 1/3 of what I paid back from a refund that eBay was involved in. It was very difficult to get even that back. So this viewer got scammed out of thousands of dollars on eBay. Now, are there legitimate sites on eBay and legitimate sellers? Yes. You have to do your due diligence, guys, but you got to be careful. Sometimes old accounts can get stolen. Sometimes new accounts, look where they're shipping from, look at their feedback, a bunch of different things. But he said he wanted to go on eBay and leave reviews on these scam sellers pages. But the only way to leave reviews is to actually buy something. And he said, I want to thank you for exposing this stuff. If I had not seen what you said about eBay scams, I would have not even questioned the silver I had bought. I wanted to think nobody would dare sell counterfeit American coins on eBay, but most likely they're all outside the USA anyway. So this subscriber sent this to me, and I want to ask you guys a question. Tell me the truth. Would this trick you? Does this look like an American Silver Eagle from 2024? Would this trick you? Put trick in chat if it would trick you. Or put no if it wouldn't. Would this trick you? How about this? Would this Morgan silver dollar trick you? Guys, the fakes are getting so good. It's so dirty. Every single one of these is fake. I'm showing you right now. Here's a fake peace dollar. And this is pretty easy to tell it's fake because of the, look at the weird toning on it. Like that is totally fake. But look at this. He bought all these American Silver Eagles, this Morgan, all these peace dollars. I'm getting it out right now. All those peace dollars, and he even cut one in half. And guess what? eBay only got him 1/3% of his money back from one seller. The rest of the sellers were not even there anymore. Some were gone. But guys, one of the safest ways to get silver, copper, and gold is I'm giving a bunch away in the Mega Gaw. Make sure you're subscribed. We're doing that at 100,000 subscriber party. And AI says I'm only 1 to 2 months away from that. So subscribe, turn on the notifications. But that's why I'm so strong and feel so strongly about helping you guys spot fakes and doing fake streams. That's why I'm so passionate about the pocket pinger. I don't want any of you guys to get scammed, and it's horrible. So a lot of people are being scammed. Jimmy Reefer saying, being that I am the only one watching you, I believe a giveaway is in order, says Jimmy Reefer. Yeah, YouTube now says there's 3 people watching. There's really only over 2,000 of you watching. They won't get my pinger, so no, says Chasing That MILF. There you go. Okay, guys, we are just 2 minutes and 10 seconds away from the stock market opening here. Do they pass the magnet and ping test? No, the Sigma shows they're fake. The pocket pinger shows they're fake. I didn't even run a magnet over them. Guys, the magnet test is kind of antiquated now because most fakes now pass the magnet test. They've gotten smart to that one. Most fakes test the magnet. So it's kind of an antiquated test, honestly. I think they're trying to count botted views while streamers are live. I don't know, Dr. Sophia. It says there's 1 person watching right now. There's over 2,000 of you. Guys, keep smashing that like button. We're only 2 likes away from 1,100. I know we could do that. And we are just 1 minute and 30 seconds away from the stock market opening. Let's check Dow futures again here. And the Dow supposedly is up 352 points. We'll see that happen right here live. And silver's kind of rebounding here a little bit. Was on a red, then a green candle, then a red. 71.17. Gold's sitting on the green candle, 4,569. Pushing higher. Someone said we should do a pool for who guesses the day on what live stream you hit 100K. That'll be wild. I'll tell you what, guys. If silver pushes over $100 an ounce again soon, we'll probably be to 100K in 3 weeks. The speed of people finding when silver's going up is much quicker than just like now. It's kind of crab walking, consolidating. So viewership goes down. But if silver's going crazy, that could accelerate the time frame on how quickly we hit 100K. Dr. Sophia says the 2 watching are bots. That is what YouTube streams are showing. That's what a Reddit comment said. So is it just me or is it everybody? Let's go here. Let's go to premium. Let's go to live. Let's see all the live streams. Look at this. These live streams aren't even showing how many people are watching. Because, this one shows, look, 32 people watching that, 8 watching. But look, this one's not showing who's watching. That one's not showing. That one's not showing. So this appears to be a YouTube-wide thing. Look at this. 2 people watching. So, yeah, YouTube is experiencing a major glitch right now. A ton of live streams. Okay, thank you, Dr. Sophia. Yeah, but guys, if all these fakes I show you week after week after week, people getting scammed, hasn't convinced you to get a pocket pinger, every coin I just showed you, a pocket pinger would find. I don't know what to tell you. You got to protect yourselves. And I just got my subscribers back on. Okay, and then they want to get away again. It said I was at 68,015. Now it says 0. So make sure you're still subscribed, guys. Make sure you're still subscribed. What is going on with YouTube? Here we go. The stock market is open. We're on our first candle of the market open. The Dow Jones is up 406 points. The S&P 500's up 51. NASDAQ's up 179. Dollar index is up the DXY 0.14%. Oil, U.S. oil's up 0.5%. WTI about a quarter. Crude's up 3/4, but Brent is down 4.16%. That's interesting. Bitcoin's around 67,000. We're in for a wild day today. The bots are FOMO, so YouTube is showing how many bots are watching too, says somebody. So if those are really the bots watching, that's pretty good. Out of over 2,000 people, only 4 of them are bots. Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's interesting. That is interesting. But something tells me the Comex is actually running the algorithm for YouTube today, because they can change those numbers like easy. I cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait to start yelling again. Li Shi's a Guardian. You guys remember that? Li Shi's a Guardian. Remember that, guys? And yes, the market is open. We're going to see what happens here, at least for this first candle. We're at 78.28 on a green candle. Oh, what? I'm getting an alert. I'm getting an alert. Okay. I thought I was getting a YouTube alert, but it's not. Woo! So if you guys missed it earlier this morning, Backyard Bullion was live on the stream. He's still listening while he works. And we helped him break 100,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, Crustaceans. He's giving away a kilo of silver, so don't miss that. And if one of you win the kilo, a crustacean, he will stamp a crab in the side. So that's pretty cool. And I broke 68,000 subscribers earlier today, so that's pretty cool. And I think we only need 85 more subscribers to get to the next big show. So some people say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. So make sure you're subscribed on that. And we're literally only, 82 likes away from 1,200. So we got a great stream going this morning. Thank you so much. Someone said, someone just posted that live views are only counting channel moderators. No, because we have way more than 2 moderators. How many moderators are on right now? If you're a moderator, put mod in chat right now. Let's see. Because right now it's saying there's 3 people watching. Let's see how many moderators are on. 1 second. So we got Backyard Bullion, we got Sublime Mad Dog, we've got 𝗜𝗡𝗚𝗘𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗡𝗏𝗏. I think we got more than 3 mods watching. So 1, 2, 3. Those are 4, 5. We've got 5 mods on. So I don't. Well, it says 4 are watching. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe it is counting them all. I don't know. Because now it says 5 are watching. I don't know, guys. YouTube is glitched. I've got a live feed from the YouTube CEO right now. I'm piping it in.
We're ruined.
That is the current YouTube CEO, evidently. You are all bots. I am the only real one, OG47 says. It says 5 are watching on my stream. Yeah, it went up to 5, but now it says 2. So now it's back down to 2. And silver is on a green candle, 71.30. 71.30 here. You can see here how the volume has increased since the day trading market session picked up there. So it's going to be a wild day today. 5 mods, 4 watching, maybe. Let's go here to X and see what you guys have said to me. Okay, the Sphinx is saying, isn't that an old vid? Looks familiar. Yes. Oh. I don't know if it's an old vid. I don't think it's too old. I think it's somewhat newish. I agree, and it could open next month, says Grant. What's that about? Oh, that one. John saying, International Stacker, I paid 50 cents for this one. Coin roll hunting. Guys, look at this. He found that's a 64 or 61. That's a 90% silver coin he got for 50 cents. Awesome job, John. Coin roll hunting, guys. If you live in the U.S., you could do it. Look at this. A Broken says, congratulations, International Stacker. 68,000 subscribers. Time for a big show. Thank you so much. Look at this. He has Backyard Bullion's channel up there as well. That was the big show. That was pretty mega. MCAR saying so buy. What is he talking about? I don't like telling people to buy or sell. I like to say what I'm doing, what I believe in. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And Gold Eagle here says, charts don't lie. The resilience of gold and silver through multiple cycles proves their worth. Stability compounds over time. And thank you again. Look at this. A Broken saying, congratulations, Backyard Bullion on YouTube. Just hit 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations, BYB. Won't see 100 again in 2026, says Baz. I don't agree with that. You could be right. However, I believe this comment won't age well. We'll see. We'll see. V soon, says Praveen. A Broken saying, time to get stack-a-lacking, folks. Thank you for shouting out the channel stream. Silver Act is going to set a floor price and a ceiling. Good luck to Oliver. There's been zero chat about a ceiling price for silver. Only possible floor prices for critical minerals. So we'll see what's going to happen there. Look at this. Silver Steve says breakfast with IS. Look at that. Cooking steak. Nice. Nice, Silver Steve. That looks delicious. Maybe get some eggs with that. Thank you so much, Bogan. Thank you, Colts. And we got Bertrand here. Sorry. How do you think about the two previous 50 tops actually being tops? The one in 1980, due to the Hunt brothers commencing the market. If it should be, it should have gone to infinity, but rule changes prevented that. Unnatural rise. Okay. Big differences today. I'll just keep this short. I hope you're watching, Bartrand. Maine is 1980 and 2011. We were in silver production surplus. Today we are, in a 6+ year deficit. Oh my gosh. Dumb IS can't spell deficit. Projected to last into the 2030s. Just shouted you out live. Bang. Big differences today. Maine is 1980 and 2011. We're in silver production surpluses. Today we are in a 6-year plus deficit projected to last into the 1930s. Just shouted you out live on YouTube. Okay, let's go back to the charts. Okay. Bankers are in full attack mode. Got us down here to 70.83 on a red candle. DXY's at 0.2%. 0.2, so 20.2. So not even 1/4%. Gold's on a red candle, but could be green soon. 4,557. So guys, we're going to be crab walking for a little bit here. Silver Stacker Spot says, is the Comex as cooked as the oh gosh, come on guys, come on. Obvious Crimex opens on BRCs, says Oxby. NN Daystar says we're clearly in a production deficit, but many years need to pass before the silver shortage. Do you think? No, I think we're in a shortage right now. I mean, it might not seem like it, but we are. We're gonna see these mining entities again. I did a collaboration here with investing.com. I use their news and all that for quite often on the live streams. I got Investing Pro here, and these are all the mining entities I'm in. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But I was a big proponent of getting my this stuff over here, physical gold and silver stack, to a point to where I felt comfortable before getting into paper games. So for me, that was about 4,000 ounces before I'd start doing this. But I think as these mining entities start reporting their next quarterly reports, I do think we'll see some movement there. But a big reason I like this tool is it tells you fair value. It gives you different things, like if it's a bargain buy, the overall health, etc. So again, I got in contact with investing.com to get you guys a discount, and it helps the channel as well. So International Stackers, your coupon code, link is in the description below. That gives you a 15% coupon if you'd like to use those investing.com charts. They're pretty cool. They've got AI, a bunch of stuff. So check it out. Click the link, and you can stack that 15% on any other discount they got going. So big thank you again to investing.com. 70.80 here on a red candle. Silver. 4,556 on gold on a red candle. And in Daystar in chat saying, I remember Harry from Silver Dragon saying, despite the deficit happening now, there will be many years of surplus. So according to him, it isn't a short. I mean, I'm not saying we're in a major shortage right now, but silver is tight. Otherwise, the Comex vaults would be chock full. You wouldn't have countries going VFR direct, contacting mining entities, trying to buy silver from them directly. I do believe we're in a shortage. I don't think it's like a major shortage yet. I think it's structural. I think it will continue to build. And we can't gauge the silver supply for industry based on local coin shops having a bunch of 90% silver, stuff like that, right? It's kind of two different buckets there. Unless it gets sent off and melted and refined. So I do believe we're in a silver deficit in terms of production. I believe it's growing into more of a structural deficit. I do think it's going to accelerate and get worse. But yeah, it's not like entities can source silver now, but it's getting harder and harder and harder. Again, if it was so easy, the Comex, the LBMA, they'd all have their vaults full. You would not have these entities going straight to mining entities. I think it's worse in other countries, though. I don't think it's as bad in the United States as it might be in like India or other countries around the globe, especially high production countries like India and China. Thanks for your input. So many different takes on that. Yeah, and that's what's beautiful about YouTube and having so many people look at things and the internet. You can get a bunch of different opinions, then build your own opinion, right? Not everything I say is correct 100% of the time, right? 100% of the time. I'm a human. I'm fallible. We're all fallible, but I do the best I can to do my research, base my opinions and projections and targets on evidence, data, things I can dig up and find. My channel's not trust me, bro. My channel's not we're going to the moon. Trust me, bro.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
But I do have that scene for when we do go to the moon. It is ready. But yeah, I just want to be yelling all time high again soon and Lishi Ziguardian. Those were some magical times, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like. We're 50 likes away here from 1,200. I do need to get Michael Oliver on Shotgun Susie. I agree with you. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. Let's see who's live right now. If it's working. Live. Nashville Birdcam is live. Ida's live, but she's out and about. Silverhair Stacker's live. Do you guys know any small creators that are live right now for gold and silver? Do you guys know any small creators that are live? I want to do a crab raid. Yeah, look, I see it says 2 watching. That's crazy. Oh, look at this. Somebody stole Ron's basement. Look at this, guys. This channel here stole Ron's basement. Unicorn fart dust. Wow. That's Ron's basement that he's streaming. That's crazy. Oh, Michael Oliver put out a new video. That's great. Super Nomer says only 2 watching. It's a glitch, Super. It's a YouTube-wide glitch that's going on right now. We've got over 2,000 people on right now, or about 2,000 people right now. 2 viewers. I'm glad I'm one of them, says Bam. I'm not seeing any like brand new creators that we haven't crab rated recently. So we might not do a crab raid today unless you guys can find somebody. I just know someone in the war room has said this changes everything at least once. Meanwhile, out here we're ready to salute at the door just to be told I don't have a clearance. Stacy, I'm sorry, the war room is for channel members. Thank you, all channel members. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional, but do appreciate everybody on the channel, all the subscribers. Thank you so much. Are prices melting down before Jerome's speech? Manipulation. Oh, I turned off the music earlier. I've got it in my ears still. Hold up. Okay, music is back. I turned it off earlier when we had Backyard Bullion on because it was like messing with it. Is the music a good level now, or is it too loud? Let me know. Lewis says maybe the naked viewers are not counted by YouTube right now. So if you're naked, you're not being counted. I usually do a war room right after this Monday morning stream, but I might do it tomorrow morning. I just need a little bit of a break. I need a little bit of a break. Yeah, Backyard Bullion's fun for sure. No Pants Monday, says Rudy. Nude River, Arizona. Yeah, I just turned the stream music back up. Let me know if it's loud enough. I don't know. I don't want it to be super loud. I want it to be background. Okay, war room tomorrow. Okay. Ooh, Supple Normal is live on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Nice. Guys, the next time I'm going to be live is for market close probably today. Wait, what is today? Monday. Does 𝗜𝗡𝗚𝗏𝗧𝗏 have a game today? I got to check her schedule. If there's a game, I'll be live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's no game, I'll probably be live at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Someone's saying, why is silver crashing? This is really not a crash. I mean, look at the price action. Look at the price action over the last couple days. Actually, over the last couple days, we're trending up. So when in doubt, you got to zoom out. But see, over the last few days here, we're actually trending up. You see that? So when in doubt, zoom out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Someone says there's no music. I don't know. YouTube is messed up right now, I guess. Oh, look at breaking news. YouTube now says there's 30 people watching. Keep smashing that like button, guys. We're so close to 1,200. And make sure you're subscribed. Yeah, Ida's doing a live stream, but she's out and about. I don't want to interrupt that. Okay, guys, I got to take a break. I got to work on some content. I got to edit for you guys. I need some throat spray desperately. So thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm giving away all that silver, some gold and copper, not the too distant future for the 100K celebration. Again, big congratulations to Backyard Bullion. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you this evening either at 4:30 or 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you so much, everybody. You are all mega.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.